Welcome back, let's fucking have it. Oh, that's a nice BMW. I'm gonna absolutely rag it here. It's raining, it literally, I set off 5 minutes ago and it was not raining. And there wasn't traffic like this. The traffic's picked up. What's going on? Might have to skip the red light, to be fair. Oh wow, is that a Ferrari? Fucking hell, that's nice, isn't it? It's just some rich dude in a Ferrari, I love it. It's nice as well, nice colour, that yellow. Standard, but it's sexy, that. I wonder if it'll get in front. Yeah, that's nice. That is thumbnail. Thumbnail secure. That's fucking. That is a beautiful car, I have to say. Wow. That is nice. Right, we're on the motorway now. Happy days. I'm not gonna go crazy fast. That Ferrari is leng. Hell yeah! So it's been a while. I've not posted in like 6 weeks or so. As I say, I'm going golf now, so I've not got a long 14 minutes straight motorway, mate. Do you know what I mean? Straight motorway. I need to make sure that I'm abiding the speed limit. Yeah, what's been going on? I'll tell you what's been going on. Not a lot. First of all, I think I missed the first few weeks that I hadn't posted. It was quite sunny and I should have made the most of that, but it's been lazy, just sleeping in. And then the last 2 weeks, I'd say, maybe 3, it's been raining, probably 2. So it's not been great weather, as you can see. And then last week, well, I hit someone's car. So let's get into that one. Let's get into that. Pretty simple. It's a guy that lives on my street and I just didn't realise that he's one of my neighbours, to be honest with you. I've never seen his car in my life, but he parks it on my street and I see it now every day. It's funny how the world works, innit? I've never seen that car before in my life, and ever since I've hit it, I've seen it practically every day on my street. But anyway, it was my fault, to be honest. I was turning in to my street, basically. It's a main road with on-street parking. I just didn't see the guy, so I've turned in. It's his right of way. He sped it, right? He is speeding, but the thing is, I didn't see him at all. So my thinking is, in reflection, either I'm an idiot. I think in both cases I'm an idiot because I've not seen him, or he's pulled out from the parking, because when I went and looked left, he wasn't there, but as I'm merging in, all of a sudden he's there. So I have a feeling, especially now that I know that he's a neighbour, I have a feeling that he was parked and then he was probably, my car has a blind spot there where the pillars are, so he might have been in the pillar section and then he's pulled out and sped, and I've just not seen him do that. I think that's what my gut feeling's saying, because he wasn't there, he wasn't in the road, and I just don't understand how, and that makes sense to me. But either way, I've damaged my car. I'll show you the damage and my patch up job on screen. His car was scratched, I'm not gonna lie, in 3 different panels. So his front door, the whole of his back door, and a little bit of where the tyre is, the little rim thing, I don't know what you call that bit. So it was scratched up. Now what happened was, I've braked and just scratched it, so I'm not whacked into it, Although there is a slight dent in his car, there's no dent on mine, so I'm not sure. I assume I've caused that dent, but I can't be 100% sure. But I assume I have. Anyway, he's sped off, which was very confusing, but then he kind of U-turned around like 2 minutes later, and then I'm like parking up, and he rolls his window down, and he's obviously pissed off, understandably. But then what he says next throws my head in an absolute wobble, because he was like, I'm not gonna lie, he was a bit chavvy, but he was like, you owe me $1,000 or I'm gonna smash your car up. And that's what he said to me, and I was like, right, that's not fucking happening. Let's get that straight. That's not happening. And then anyway, he parked up. I think he calmed down a bit. He had like probably his brothers with him or something, but they were younger than him a little bit. He wasn't particularly big or anything, but he came up. I think my car looked worse than his, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion. Maybe I'm being biased. And then he said, give me 250, and I said, I'll give you 200. He wanted cash. I was like, I'm not gonna give you cash, but I'll give you 200. I gave him my number. Now here's the thing, he's not texted me ever since, so I have a feeling he might have taken my number down wrong. I gave him my correct number, but I think in the panic of it all, I think he's probably written it down wrong, or he's just not texted me. Maybe he's not insured. Like, there could be a lot of reasons. But anyway, I then spoke to one of my mates at work, and he said because you've scratched it on 3 different panels, it would cost the cost of 3 panels to get it done. So it wouldn't be a simple fix, which I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a little bit of buffering out for him, because it's just scratched, it's nothing crazy. But he said it's not just scratched, it's a deeper scratch, and they'd have to remove the panels to make it like blend consistently. So what I thought would be probably like a £60–70 job that I'm offering £200 for, he was saying it was probably more in the region of 600 to 700 quid, like 200 plus for each panel. So I said fair enough. He might be right there, and I can't. In that case, 100k is kind of reasonable. Not really, but yeah. But look, nothing's come of it. I've seen the guy's car since, and to be honest with you, is there traffic? Are we building up to traffic? To be honest with you, he has buffered it out. It doesn't look great, you can still tell, but he's polished it out kind of, so you can see like they've done circles and stuff, so it kind of blends. But when you actually look at it properly, it's not a proper fix. But I'll be honest with you, his car, I'm not being funny, so it's a Golf, which obviously they go for a lot. I don't know how long he's had it though, but it's a 2010 Golf. So you can imagine the mileage on it, you can imagine how much it might have cost, depending on when you bought it. 3–4k, are you really going to spend 700 if you bought a car for 3–4 grand fixing? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's probably a third of the car's price. So I think in that sense, he might not have spent that kind of money on that car for that reason. It's an old car, innit? Now those are assumptions I'm making, of course, but I feel like it's pretty valid. When I had my Astra, I wasn't going to spend 600 or 700 quid on a bit of body paint. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen. And if you're going to do it, you probably only do it on 1 panel and buffer out the rest. So I think that's probably one reason you might not have contacted me. You might go through insurance, you never know, but it looks like he's fixed it, so I don't know. Nothing's happened since. It's been about a week, because it happened on Sunday, so it has been a week. But yeah, and then mine, I've only gone to one sort of place so far. I've got 1 or 2 others that I need to go to, but I've been quoted £290, which I might just take. But I do want to go and check 2 other places out, I'll just see. But they look pretty sound. So yeah, 290 quid, It's my front bumper. It needed doing anyway, to be honest, because I've done a patch-up job on it before, but especially if I want to sell it, I think just get it done, make it look nice. I've smashed the fog light cover and I bought a replacement for both, but it's black now, so I've got to fit both of those. They're in my boot. Bought those from AliExpress, 30 quid. But yeah, happy days, mate. Happy fucking days, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. Shit happens, innit? Shit happens. But listen, you can never be too careful in these streets. 1 minute and then bang, you hit your car. But we live in, that's the main thing. Let's go. What else? I feel like we got 6 minutes. Let's see what else there is happening. Elon Musk, Donald Trump going at it, beefing on Twitter. That's been quite funny, not gonna lie, not gonna lie, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Let me just overtake this guy because I feel like he wants to change lanes. Yeah, they've been going at it, cat and mouse. You see what Elon Musk tweeted? He said the reason the Epstein files haven't been released is because Donald Trump's in them. That's a crazy thing for the world's richest man and probably one of the most powerful men to tweet about a president, well, probably the most powerful president. It's crazy. That's insane. But then here's the question, does that mean it's true? Probably. If he's come up with an allegation like that, that's crazy. And then secondly, if he knew that, why did he not say anything before? When he was all buddy-buddy with Donald Trump, he kept his mouth zipped. Bit dodgy, innit? The thing is, I don't think Elon Musk's name would be in the fucking Epstein files. Actually, to be fair, he's autistic enough to touch kids, I think you'd have to say. But, you know, that's crazy. But yeah, man, I can't wait. Let's go, golf time, baby. But yeah, listen, it was a quick one today, innit? Come on, go, 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 go. I might go in that lane, actually. Is it? I'm maybe in the wrong lane. Oh yeah, I am in the wrong lane. Oh fuck. Hell yeah. Don't even know my own way. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna wrap it up there. I had more to talk about, but do you know what? I feel like it's a nice restart to the POVs. It was just a motorway one. Come on, big up Thomas Muller, who's retiring. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Happy days. But thank you guys for watching, as always, and hopefully next week's will be better. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.